Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, so I got an email from Deanie, a friend of mine. I won't identify her beyond that, just Deanie M. How's that? And Deanie in the email said a number of things, but she said, I hate it when I have trouble with my iPad because I had trouble the other day and my tech support was asleep. She said, he's 5 and it was past his bedtime. That was humorous, but it does recognize that the brain is an amazing thing and it works really well with young kids, for example. And so I was thinking about this because I wanted to give you some slack. Today's Wednesday, if you're watching this on the day it comes out. Today's Wednesday, and I wanted you to have some slack because we've had a sermon series our preacher has started on how to live for the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven. And he made a challenge to everybody on Sunday that I figured if I had talked to you about it before today, it might have been too fresh in your mind. But I want to talk to you about it now because the question is, have you forgotten it? See, his challenge to us was to start every day using our head, thinking about the kingdom and how we're going to live and how we're going to spend our time and how we can prioritize it. Thinking about God and how we live, even if you're not following his sermon series, which many of you do who watch this, but even if you're not, start out each day with mindfulness, as my friend Lisa would call it. How you think about today, how you think about your way you're going to use your time, because it makes a world of difference. There's a passage in Psalm 119. Psalm 119 is the longest chapter in the Bible. There's some trivia for you. And buried around verse 59 and bleeding over into verse 60 is a really cool passage. This passage talks about how when I put my brain to something, my mind to something, it says actually translated usually, when I think about your ways, God, it changes the way I walk. I'm more careful to keep your testimonies. I'm more careful in what I do. And that is the way of it. How we use our head, what we put in our head, what our head wraps around. Those are things that will affect what we do. So the challenge of Pastor Jarrett, the challenge of this, is to make sure we're doing this each day, living mindfully. You figure out what's important to you. If you're joining us in our effort to live for the kingdom of God, let it be that. If you're got other things that are your focus points, make sure they're godly. Paul says to think about things that are true and honorable and right and pure and lovely in his letter to the Philippians, things of good repute. Get your mind right first thing in the day, and it will radically change how you live. I was thinking about that email from Deanie and needing the tech support. Kids today are amazing. Did you know a 3-year-old knows how to turn on a computer and open an app? When I was 3, I ate mud. It's amazing what the mind can do. Get your mind set this morning. That's your video thought for the day.